All right, Crush, here's your Tuesday workout. Continuing with the theme of ways we can open up our hips and make it easier to squat or to move and therefore help our back. Since we have a lot of wall stuff today in the Tuesday workout, we're gonna do the couch stretch today as we're on a demo for stretching. So the couch stretch really works up the front part of your hips. Yesterday we did bands to work the back side. Today we're gonna do the front. So the goal is to get up into the position like this. Now I'm not very flexible, but the more you get that knee into the wall, into the corner of the wall, and get your back towards the wall, and then sit here and hold this for at least a minute per side. And as you stretch out, keep moving yourself closer and closer to the wall. The more you start to stretch out, you should feel it all along the front part of your hips. For those that are desk jockeys, those that sit at desks all day, this might really hurt, because as you sit all day, you're sitting in this position here, your skin's kind of getting bunched up. And so as it gets bunched up, it's gonna make it harder to open up those hips. And this will really help open up those hips. So as you kind of get tight here, I always equate to, if I was to walk around with my arms like this all day, pretty soon it'd be hard to extend my arms. You're sitting all day, it gets to be really hard to stand up straight and use that backside properly. So the couch stretch is a great way to open up this front part of your leg and your hips, which then will make it easier to squat. It'll help your lower back. It's just good for you all around. So the couch stretch, get that knee as close to the wall as possible. For most of us, you won't be able to get very close. You'll be a good 6 to 8 inches from the wall. Kick that foot up and then get your back to the wall. If you can get your back all the way to the wall, then scoot that knee in closer. If you can get your knee all the way up against the corner of the wall and get your back to touch, you're flexible, but good luck doing that. All right, so couch stretch, great way to help your squat and to help your back. Today's workout, we have 3 sections. We're gonna do, the first part's gonna be the kind of the every 2 minutes, but it's not based on a percentage. Actually, I think it's 80% of your front squat. Every 2 minutes, we're gonna do 3 front squats with a 3-second pause. I think it's a 3-second or 2-second pause at the bottom of the front squat. So it's going to really require you to have a nice front rack, nice and tight, nice and tall. For those that lean forward when you squat, therefore you lose the bar forward when you do front squats, couch stretch. Couch stretch is going to help with that tremendously, because your hips are going to be open up. You're going to be able to sit up taller in this squat and keep that bar up higher. And so as you do pause front squats, if your squat's not that mature, they're going to be really tough. 3 front squats at 80% with a 3-second pause every 2 minutes for 5 rounds or 10 minutes. We're gonna put everything away, and then we're gonna do an EMOM. 1 minute, you'll do 10 front rack lunges. You'll pick the weight, lunges in place, not walking lunges. Pick the weight, I'd make it challenging. The next minute, a 30-second wall sit. So 1 minute, 10 front rack lunges. Next minute, 30-second wall sit. We will then put all that stuff away, and then we will do, I think it's every 90 seconds. It's either every 90 seconds or every 2 minutes. You can do a 30-second wall sit immediately into 3 broad jumps, 3 long broad jumps. So everybody line up on the wall over here or line up on the wall over there and do your 30-second wall sit. And as soon as you get off the wall sit, 3 broad jumps. So there's a lot of front legs today. We're between the wall sits and the front squats and now broad jumps. It should tax that lower body today. Use that couch stretch. Maybe the couch stretch after today's workout would be a great idea too, to kind of stretch those legs out, stretch those quads out, and get some of the junk out. Have a good Tuesday.